Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center, man. As you can see by the title and by the thumbnail, today we're going to be studying some film on Creed Humphrey. So, man, if you just look up front right here, this was a pretty physical football game, too. From breaking it down, man, they was really battling, man, between Creed Humphrey and Vita Vea and a couple other, maybe I think it was one other guy on the defensive line, too. But the very first play right here, it kind of shows you the physicality that Creed Humphrey brings. I mean, just look at the push that they're getting up front. I mean, they're pushing the defensive lineman back, and then you got to understand too that Tampa Bay by far has one of the roughest front sevens from the 4-down linemen to the linebackers, and to be getting the push like this up front, especially through the interior, man, it just shows you the level of physicality that Creed Humphrey plays with. Not only is he physical, the thing that kind of stands out to me outside of the physicality, man, is the level of relentlessness that he has. I mean, this guy is he's looking to put a hat on somebody. I mean, he's looking to get a block up the front level and then be able to climb to the next level to be able to try to get another block, especially in the run game. I mean, even if you look at this first play right here, you look at how he's engaged with the D lineman, and then next thing you know, you see the play kind of ending. Now he's pushing back a corner. So, man, it's just the level of relentlessness that he brings play in and play out. So just look at the time that he was able to buy for Patrick Mahomes right here on this play. So this is Vita Vea that he has hemmed up right there like that. Keep in mind, Vita Vea is like 300-some plus pounds. This is a very big guy, and he was very disruptive in this game too. This was a very physical football game in the trenches with him and Vita Vea. But just look at all the time that Patrick Mahomes has back there to be able to deliver the throw. But not only that, just be able to allow Travis Kelce to find that soft spot, sit down, and then allow for Patrick Mahomes to be able to get a pass off to him. It's just, man, look at this. That's a lot of time right there. You can count almost like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Like I say, and it's like one of the things too, he's not the biggest of guys. I mean, when you look at him, you wouldn't just think that he's capable of the strength that he has. But when you're looking at him, I mean, this is one of many plays where he had Vita Vea, I'm talking about, hemmed up, and he couldn't shake free from it. And then also another trend I noticed too, so the prior clip when I was just talking about his level of relentlessness, right? So the thing about Creed Humphrey that I've seen, I mean, from the beginning to the end, he was competing. So when you're going up against a guy that has that relentlessness, that's competing play after play after play, if you look throughout the course of the game, a lot of plays that Vita Vea looked really fatigued. He looked tired. So I wouldn't necessarily say that he couldn't really get free from Creed Humphrey's grip. I just think that consistent battling play after play after play, fatigue-wise, was taking a toll on him. So some plays he wasn't able to give 100% effort. But when I'm looking at Creed Humphrey on the majority of these plays, man, he didn't look like he was hurting for breath at all. So on this play right here, they was using him to pull. So you have to be pretty athletic as a center to be able to pull like that. So for one, you got to take into consideration that the center has to, for one, make sure that communication is good on all aspects to make sure that they got the maximum, that they're maximizing on whatever opportunities they have running the ball or in pass protection. So not only that, you have to hike the ball, and then once you hike the ball, pull out and get in front of the running back. So it takes a very athletic guy to be able to do that. So then also we notice that whenever he pulls, he's able to go try to get a block on Lavonte David, which I think that he actually did stop Lavonte David. And obviously we know that from play to play, Lavonte David is probably going to be a thorn in your back whenever you're going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he's able to go swing around and be able to get Lavonte David leading the charge on that pull. So we got a run play up here in the red area, and just look at how he handles Vita Vea. Like I say, man, it's just to me, one of the biggest things that stands out is just the level of relentlessness, man. It's like the level of like the effort. It's like he doesn't keep attacking. He doesn't keep competing. He just keeps coming at your throat play after play after play, regardless of what was going on. I know in some of these plays, they had given up sacks. Vita Vea, I think he actually had 2 sacks in this game. And then that's just a testament to Vita Vea, because a lot of times, though, on a lot of those plays, he didn't stop competing. So like I said, man, this was a heck of a battle. But right here, man, he just pretty much takes Vita Vea to the ground for a pancake block. And then you can even see that Vita Vea respects it. I don't know if it's going to show, but he taps him on the helmet afterwards. Yeah. So that you can tell that he even respects it, man. Just the level of relentlessness, play after play. So on this play right here, you see that they double team Vita Vea. Like I was saying, the biggest threat play to play, especially on the D-line wise is going to be Vita Vea. So obviously you have to try to take him into consideration in terms of trying to neutralize him to get anything positive going, running the ball and even passing the ball. So you look at, they both double teamed him, and then right after they double team, Humphrey was able to peel from that and try to get to the next level to try to get some more blocks to try to create a longer run down the field for his running back. And see, that's what I mean when I say relentlessness. That's what I mean right there. The average player probably would have been like, okay, once we double team Vita Vea and we neutralize him, then that's just, I'm done. We done after that. But nah, with him, he's looking to try to go downfield to try to find more blocks to try to create more explosive plays. And like I say, man, it's just a level of relentlessness, attacking play after play after play. And I think that's a lot of that. That's what really took a toll on Vita Vea a lot in this game, was just having to deal with this guy play after play after play after play. So you know that when you play in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, two of the biggest threats to you running the ball is going to be, one, Vita Vea, and two, Lavonte David. So on this play right here, they double team Vita Vea up front. But after they double team Vita Vea, once again, he peels from the double team and is trying to climb to the next level and create more plays down the field. And obviously the next best threat would be Lavonte David, and that's who he's able to try to climb up there and get and be able to block. So let's just say if the running back might have had some more room to be able to maneuver because it kind of was congested up there, by him blocking Lavonte David, it would have given him a little bit more yardage, a little bit more room to kind of try to maximize on the yardage he can gain on that play right there. And like I said, man, it's just, to me, it's the effort. That's the thing that stands out. The strength, yeah, he's physical. I do love the level of physicality, but for me, it's the effort, man, that he gives play in and play out. And then once again, like I was saying, you can tell that conditioning isn't an issue for him as well, because when I'm looking at him, I'm not seeing his hands on his hips. I'm not seeing him tired. I'm seeing him complete, play after play after play. All right, man. So for the last play, once again, man, you just see the strength and the physicality on this play with him. He engages with Vita Vea, and man, I'm talking about just driving him backwards. I almost thought from watching this that it was going to be like a Michael Orr situation from Blindside, where he almost take him out the building, because that's, it just was like, the push, man, it just was ridiculous, man. And I think a lot of it too, something that I probably didn't pinpoint on as well, is I think that, when you look at the fundamentals of the offense, was a center offensive line, period, in terms of like hand placement on blocking. I think that that's one of the things too, is he's very good at his hand placement and being able to put his hands in the right place to be able to engage with these defensive linemen, especially the ones that's as strong as Vita Vea, and kind of just drive them backwards and push them backwards, or just neutralize them if it's in a pass rush. So I think that's probably something too that he's very, very good at. I ain't gonna say I know that that's something he's good at. I mean, you have to be good at that to be able to, keep some of these guys at bay, especially those 300-pound interior linemen. So I only was able to find highlights from this game for Creed Humphrey. They didn't have a lot of options for us. I was like, man, I'll just go through and just kind of break down some plays from the game. But like I said, man, to me, the biggest thing, man, was his competitiveness, his relentlessness, the way he plays the game. It's like when you look at a guy that's kind of always always on the around, a guy that's everywhere on the field in a sense, you know what I mean? You got an offensive lineman, a center at that, who's hiking, climbing levels, play after play after play. That shows you a guy who loves the game of football. So, I mean, you can never go wrong with that. I mean, this is the type of player that, when you look at the level of effort, you're taking clips and going into meetings and saying, hey, man, if we can give an effort like this play after play, man, we would be hard to beat, So I just love that dog in him. But, man, that is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure that you got that notification bell on. That way you'll be notified every time I upload. And I'll see y'all in the next video.